Everyone, my name is Calvin, and I would like to thank the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha for allowing me to give you this message of peace and hope when you're feeling suicidal. Because everybody is feeling suicidal and everybody's feeling negative nowadays with a lot of the things that are going on, especially in this country and especially within our lives. So, number one, don't reply or take action when you're angry. Whenever you're angry, don't react. Say nothing, do nothing. Because whenever you're angry, you're feeling all these pent-up emotions and pent-up feelings inside. And when you're making a decision when you're angry, then that could lead to destructive results, which can hurt you, and then it can also hurt other people too. Number two, don't make any promises to other people when you're too happy, because when you're too happy, then that means that you're gonna make you're in a state of bliss and you're in a state of extreme positivity. And when you're in a state of extreme positivity, then you have a tendency to tell other people like, hey, like, when I have $1 million, I'm gonna give all of it to you. I trust you with my life. But in reality, you don't really mean those things, because imagine if you actually did have $1 million. Like, would you actually really give it to somebody else if when you told them, or if you told them like, hey, like, I'm actually gonna give you $1 million when you're like in a happy state? Most of us probably wouldn't give $1 million because we need that for food, we need that for shelter, we need that for a lot of other things. And when you tell somebody that you're going to do something for them, then that's up to you. That's your obligation to do it. So when you're too happy, don't make any promises at all, because the promises that you make are the promises that you have to keep. Number three, never take decisions whenever you are sad, or never make any decisions when you are sad, because it's kind of like going back to number one. You're feeling all these negative emotions and you're discombobulated, you can't see straight, you think that life is not worth living at all because your mind is telling you that life isn't worth living. So when you make a decision based off of sadness or based off depression, then you're always going to think about killing yourself. And when you keep thinking about killing yourself, then there comes a point in time where you will act upon that. So I need you to follow these three advices in order for you to be happy, because life is worth living, and no matter how hard it is, no matter how bad it is, always remember that there is always light at the end of the other tunnel. Always remember that the darkest days produces the brightest day, or the darkest nights produces the brightest days. Every storm passes. In Buddhism, they call it anicca, which is impermanence. We're born, we go through life, we go through the ups and downs in life, and then we pass away. Every one of us passes away, but not everybody, everybody passes away, but there's two things that people do. There's existence and then there's living. When you exist, it means that you just exist in your own bubble. When you're living, it means that you're experiencing and you're living the things that life has to offer you. So I want you guys to do this. Take the three advices and just live. Because in the end, life is worth it. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much.